Okay. So this is like a interaction session. So I just want to know about yourself, you all, so that based on that, I will go with the sessions. Okay. So anyone have the Linux operating system knowledge, basic knowledge? Any of you having Linux knowledge?
No, madam.
Basic knowledge, maybe.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Mr.
Hello.
KK.
Ma'am, Linux is basically a proprietary, it's a open source operating system developed by Linux
Exactly.
Torvalds, and
Exactly.
it has been designed to make the code scripting better and get a replacement of the Windows scripting in the market. Later, it has been like distributed and found with new versions by another scientists. So like we have different version of Linux, like Kali Linux, we have SUSE Linux, we have Fedora, we have like Ubuntu, we have like that yes, Red Hat Linux. All these are version of Linux, distribution of Linux.
Yes, exactly. So do you know how to use Linux operating system?
We have to certainly open and first we have to like install that VMware software or VirtualBox. In there, we have to get the
Exactly.
partitions of the disk spaces in our Windows operating system inside of the Windows operating system. Once the disk spaces and the memory will be assigned to a particular spaces, we can install our own Linux virtual images or softwares on that, and then we have to open after installing installation process has been completed. We have to open our that is editor called terminal, and in the terminal we have
Yes.
to go into that sudo user or root user.
Commands.
You have to create, yes, ma'am. Sudo user root user you have to enter into, and then you have to type all our and execute it one by one.
Yeah. My question is, do you know commands? What are the commands we execute there? Do you know the commands?
Ma'am, some of them I know like ls has been used for list, mkdir
Yes,
is
yes.
used for create the directory, and like pwd is for present working directory. C copy command is used for copy Linux files, and
Yes.
like we have
So basics, commands you already know. Perfect. What about you, Anand?
I didn't know, madam. I'm the new to this.
Okay. Uh, Mr. Karthik Kumar?
Hi, Madhuri. Good morning. Yeah,
Very good
I don't
morning.
have any knowledge on Linux, so I'm completely new.
Okay, okay. So Venkatesh, you are told already. Mr. Sheikh?
Yes, Madhuri. I have some basic idea like commands and all. But just I wanted to learn shell scripting actually.
Okay. So
I'm
one
actually
question.
working professional. I wanted to create some automation scripts out of by using shell scripting and
You're working as a,
DevOps engineer.
come again?
Hello. Yeah, I'm already working as a DevOps engineer in Harman Connector Services.
Oh, you're already in the field, same field.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Is the timings are sufficient for you?
Yes.
Fine, fine.
I have some basic idea like how to create the files and all, checking the process and memory relation. Some basic stuff I know,
Okay.
all the commands and all. Just I wanted to learn shell scripting. and
Okay.
in real time cases.
Hmm. So, okay, fine. Mr. Nanapraju?
Hello, madam.
Yeah.
I don't know
You have
about.
not.
I don't know.
Okay, okay. Siraj?
Yeah, hi, Madhuri. I joined late. What was the ask, is it?
Yeah. Good morning, Siraj. Do you know Linux basics?
Yeah, I know basic things. I know. I'm
Okay.
using a lot of commands. Like, no. Apart from
Okay. Are you
AWK set commands, other things I already know. Most of the
okay?
things.
You're
The self
working?
scripting, I just want to know. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just brush. I need to brush up my like skills. Long back, I've used self scriptings also. I just want to.
Okay. So you're working?
Yeah, I'm into the production support actually, and
Oh,
sometimes they used to ask us to do automations.
it's okay.
Yeah,
So for that, you want to go with the shell scripting.
yes, 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 correct. Yeah.
Mr. Ishwant?
I know just basic stuff like ls command, making directories, making files and all.
Okay, okay. So then why shell scripting you are coming for? Any reason?
I'm applying for a new job. So I wanted to learn.
Okay. Yeah, KK, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am. I'm asking that after completion of these courses, so
Mm.
basically, I'll be willing to apply for this DevOps and AWS rules on a company. So my concern is that as DevOps contains like DevOps, AWS, Linux, and Shell scripting, all the four. So after completion of the courses, till how much of experience we can show us as a real-time employee? It's just like I mean. If a guy working in a company have an 3 or 4 years experience in Linux or Unix commands and administration and shell scripting. So after completion of the courses, how much experience we can feel inside that we can even experience to this Unix.
Yeah. So in this course, I will give first the basics of Linux. I'll explain
Yes.
basic things which is required. In order to execute shell scripting, we need some basic knowledge of operating system also, right? So I'll explain about the operating system here. Then I'll explain about the shell scripting. So you'll get a good knowledge with operating system basics. Definitely, you'll get a good grip, 100%. Okay, and then shell scripting also. In shell scripting, I'll give all the concepts which is required. So you have to practice yourself based on the concept what I explained. So you have to do your own practice on it
Okay,
in
we have
your
to
own
do
way. You can go up to
minimum
3 years experience with that.
3 years experience, not more than that.
Sorry.
Not more than that. 3.5 or 4 if you want.
Your your voice is not clear for me.
Ma'am, my concern is that only 3 years, or we can show up to 3.5 or 4 years. If we know all the knowledge regarding Linux and
Yeah,
Unix
if you
command,
have knowledge, you can go if
including
you have
shell script.
confidence. Yes, yes. Anyhow, from basics, I will explain everything. So you can go. If you
Yes.
practice perfectly, you can go with that experience.
Yes. If any doubt comes, ma'am, can we ask
See,
at the next? Do you have a separate doubt in this?
once you register for this course, we'll share you the Telegram link.
Okay, ma'am.
That is a private group link you will get. Okay,
Mhm.
so once you paid for this, registered for this course, you'll get the Telegram group link. Okay, that is the separate group for our this session. Okay, so no one else will be there in that group. It is not public group, private group. So before theory session or after theory session, when you are doing any practicals, if you have any doubts, you can drop a message there. And that group will be permanent after finishing the course also. Any queries are there, you can message me there. And regularly, whatever the concepts I'm explaining, I'll share the notes to that group also. Wait, I'll show. So this is my group. All I have the groups for every batch like this. So if there is any topics are there which I am explaining, definitely I will share the notes here. Something concepts are there. One moment. See, whenever I'm explaining the concepts, I'll share the notes here like this. See. And anything you want to ask me doubts, you can message here. I'll respond. For every batch, I I have the group. Like this.
Hi, Madhuri. The recording will be provided.
Yeah, recording they will send.
Okay.
Admin team will send the recording videos daily after finishing. Maybe one day after one day, maybe they will send the recording video. But notes I will share immediately.
Okay.
If any topics I'm explaining means there itself I'll share the notes. This is for shell scripting only. I explained the topic and I'll make a note like this and I'll share on the Telegram group. Step by step, I'll share like this.
Okay. One more question is like recording will be lifetime or there is a limited time?
Sorry, recording?
Recording will be lifetime, right? Or whenever it, or like I'm asking like recording will be lifetime, right?
Recording, I think it's 6 months validity.
Okay.
They'll give 6 months validity for recordings.
Okay,
So
thank you.
recordings it will be shared on the Google Drive after joining the courses.
Yes. They'll share
After
to
do the enrollment, they will share the Google Drive link to our Gmail. Na?
yes.
And in the recording, soft copy will be there. Soft copy including that all those videos, recorded session, recorded video.
Yes, they will.
Soft copy material will be there, included.
Soft copy of the steps you are asking.
Soft copy of this whatever you think.
Whatever I will type this, these notes I will share in the Telegram group.
Okay, not in the drive. Na?
Sorry?
There is no soft copy in the drive. Na? Only recorded video.
Only recorded videos they will share.
And soft copy
So
will
they will
be
commit to for the recording videos, this note soft copy I'm sharing from my side just for practical purpose. So after when I'm explaining something, I'll make a note of that and I will share so that you can also practice yourself.
Yes.
All the steps I'll make a note. And I'll share that notes for easy practical purpose. Any topic, any course I'm explaining, I'll make a note of that while explaining and I will share. So not only shell scripting, I'll also teach Linux administration, CCNA, AWS, shell scripting. So whatever the concept I'm explaining, I'll make a note of that step by step and I will share that. Like this. So this course, instead of starting directly shell scripting, I'll start the session with Linux operating system. Like what is Linux? What are the features we have in Linux? Why people are switching to Linux? Why many organizations are switching to Linux? The features I will explain. Why all the technologies are coming with Linux operating system. For that, first I'll explain the features of Linux operating system. What is Linux and why Linux? First I'll explain that. Okay, and how to install Linux operating system. In order to execute scripting, we need operating system. So how to install Linux operating system, I will show. And after that, how to enter into Linux operating system, how to create files, how to create directories, means folders, how to copy, how to move, how to rename, how to delete. Okay, so how to shut down, how to install, every basics I will explain. Because many of you don't know Linux operating system as we discussed now. Okay, so I will start with Linux operating system basics like user administration, group administration, how to apply the permissions, how to create files, how to add data into the files. So every first basics I will explain, which is important for you for the further courses also. If you're going for any other courses also, or in future if in your organization they are using Linux operating system also, you should work with that. Nowadays in organization basic operating system they are giving Linux. On Linux they are installing other applications. So what are the basic things you should know? How to access everything. As you already know, Windows is something you're working. If they install that application in the Windows operating system, means easily you can work. But without knowing Linux, you cannot access Linux machines. So here, what is required? What knowledge is required? So that knowledge about Linux I will give first. So if you don't have any knowledge about computer, you don't have any knowledge about networking also, not an issue. If you are coming with zero knowledge also, I will explain everything from very basics. From zero level, I'll stop. Once the basics are completed of Linux, then I will go with shell scripting. Okay, so easily you can do. You'll not face any issue there. And in order to learn shell scripting, don't think you require some languages, anything. If you don't have the knowledge also, even I will explain shell scripting in an easy way only. Okay. So this course is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Regular classes will be from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay. So today, just this is it is like introduction class. Tomorrow onwards, I mean demo I will start like features of Linux. I'll explain in tomorrow's session. Okay. So just go through the session. If you are clear, if you are able to understand what I'm explaining, So then you can register for this class. Okay. So first part I'll explain about Linux operating system. Then I'll explain about shell scripting. And classes will be from myself, Madhuri. This is shell scripting, and the timings will be 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay, and classes will be from Monday to Friday. So regular classes will be from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay, so once I complete, when I'm explaining something, you can just concentrate what I'm explaining. So after completion of the theory or practical, I will share the notes to Telegram group. Okay, so whenever you're doing any practicals, if you have any doubts, you can ping me on the Telegram group. Not an issue. Anytime you can message me on Telegram group. Okay, the group is permanent. Telegram group is permanent. So after completion of this course also, after some time, couple of months, if you have any doubts also, you can message me there. Sometimes I may respond late, but I'll respond. So any queries are there, you can ping me there. Anyone wants to ask anything else?
Nothing from my end, ma'am.
Do you have any ongoing projects now, after learning a concept, new concept?
No.
It can be a minor or major
Project,
project.
I will not give any projects.
Just to make our resume strong a little bit, so that our selection chances has been high.
Yeah, yeah, well, let's try for that. I will give. For assuming, I will give. So, anything else? Anyone?
Madam,
And
can you please?
yeah, Anand.
Yeah, can you please share me that complete syllabus topics? What are the topics are going to be covered?
Yeah, Anand, just go through the website shell scripting concept. Only in shell scripting, what are the concepts I'll explain whatever the concept is there in the website. I'll explain that. Linux concepts means basics. I'll explain introduction, then basics. I'll explain, and
Mhm.
after that, basic commands, list commands, and creation of files, directories. I'll explain. editor completely. I'll explain, and after that, user administration, group administration, and filter commands,
Okay.
and
It
basic
is
file
covered.
permission and access control list.
Linux is having some Linux is administration is having, and Linux is having the development also, right? Both.
This is Linux administration course is different. Here,
Yeah,
just basics I will give for Linux, not
but you will not
complete
do
Linux.
not completely in administration part. You will not do, right? Only basic that you will give, and
Only basics, which is required for
and
shell scripting.
okay, but completely
Only
you
that
covered
part
shell scripting.
yes.
Okay,
Here
this
only
is
we concentrate
for
on shell scripting. But here up to basic file permissions, concepts I'll explain. As I told, basic commands, filter commands, user administration, group administration, and permissions. Up to there, I will explain about Linux. Then
okay,
I'll go with shell scripting. Complete
okay,
Linux administration means that is separate codes.
That is what I'm asking. So here is mentioned only Linux administration part and shell scripting, right? So that's why I'm uh, 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 asking that it is completely like Linux administration part, or completely it will be in shell scripting.
Yeah,
Actually.
this is completely shell scripting only.
Okay.
So
So
here
is it
you'll get
basic
both
idea,
the topics.
basic
Yeah, both
idea of administration?
exactly.
Okay.
Even you can set in your resume also Linux, basic Linux. You can set in add in your resume also.
Okay. Remaining to kept as a shell scripting.
Yes.
Okay. This is a course duration, Madhuri?
Course duration will be 1 month.
1 month. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, madam. That's it.
Yeah. Attend tomorrow's class, everyone. Listen how I'm explaining. So if you are clear the way I explain, if you understand the points, so then you can continue. Tomorrow we have demo session only. Okay, so I'll explain the features of Linux. If you are able to understand the way I explain, then you continue with the classes. Because once you register for this course, you should understand the concepts, how I'm explaining. If you don't understand the way I explain, waste of paying, right? So attend the session tomorrow. So if you have if you have confident that you can understand, you are getting the points, then you can register for the course. Okay, so as I told you, I'll be there in the Telegram group also. Anytime you can message me if you have any doubts. So this is about today's introduction part. Tomorrow I'll explain about the features of Linux.